Okay, hello and welcome to room 126 at InterContinental Khao Yai Resort in central Thailand, about a 3-hour drive north of Bangkok. I'm just going to give you a tour of this very unusual, really fun hotel designed by Bill Bensley. It's the first week of operation. The property opened in September 2022, which is when I'm filming this. I'm one of the first guests. And it was designed by the interior designer, prolific designer Bill Bensley, and it was inspired by Thailand's train track history and heritage. So basically, King Rama V, around the late 1800s, early 1900s, went to Europe, was inspired by rail travel, introduced it to Thailand as a result, and Bill Bensley took that story to form the basis for this property. So here's the toilet. You'll see throughout that the property is inspired by rail relics, insignia, different train trivia, all of that. This luggage storage area here in the wardrobe space is like an old railway bench. You can see the old style luggage racks up there. We'll go quickly through to the bathroom area. Here I am. So these are the entry-level rooms. There's about 45 of these, I believe 64 rooms in the property in total. The remainder are requisitioned, salvaged, and retrofitted train carriages, upcycled essentially, that have been adapted to now form standalone suites and villas. They're really very characterful. I toured them. They're not going to be open to the public for another couple of months. Lots of fun, quirky additions. And I think they'll be some of the most interesting places to stay of any resort in central Thailand. So here is the shower. These are your toiletries going through. And then this takes you to the bedroom. The bedding's a bit rumpled because I've been lying there doing some work. So if you look behind the bed, this is an artwork that draws from pages that were torn out of old travel guides, giving you guidance on how to be a tourist back in the day. The bed here, super cozy, very comfy. You can see there's additional storage underneath. These panels have been painted. They're all different in every hotel room, but they generally show scenes that you might see when you're looking out a train window. So, seating here. TV is behind the panels here. Pak Chong, these are the names of local railway stations and the distances they are on these signs. Another seating area here. Then every room has its own lovely little terrace. There was a huge, severe storm here earlier. There was a power cut locally, in fact, and the backup generators had to kick in. It was that extreme. But I was seated here, completely cozy, totally sheltered, really, really nice. And then if you look through, you'll see more of the grounds of the resort itself. So, for just 64 or so rooms, the resort is spread over 19 hectares. It has been planted over the years. It used to be farmland, but in the years since, it's been planted with 30,000 or so trees. And there are 5 artificial lakes here. And if you look there in the bottom left, you can see some of the swans that are resident here. The white ones stand out, but there are also black swans and black and white swans. They're over the distance. That is a carriage that serves drinks and afternoon tea, and then they have an additional restaurant way out of view. Really great outdoor swimming pool, more dining facilities. Again, you can see in the distance there's some of those train carriage suites I told you about, and behind us in the distance further still is Khao Yai National Park, which is the oldest and largest national park in Thailand. Spreads over 5 provinces apparently, and we're about 20 minutes drive from the entrance, so you can go on hikes there, you can drive through it, although it's otherwise completely undeveloped and totally pristine, and you might even see elephants and monkeys. So this is just a very fun property. I'm excited about when the villas open in the requisitioned train carriages because they look like they're going to be super amazing. They've also got big decks, they've got outdoor baths, some of them have standalone swimming pools. And it just has a lot of verve and character and panache and style. So I think this is going to be a notable place to stay. It all looks very promising so far.